Welcome to Unmuted Podcast with our amazing host and author, Rasia Kaba. In a noisy world, we cut through the chatter, amplifying important voices. Are you ready for raw, unscripted stories that shape our daily lives? Well, on Unmuted, we tackle tough topics, challenge the norms, and share untold stories. Each episode, we bring in thought leaders, influencers, and everyday heroes for genuine conversations. It's not just a podcast. It's a platform for real, raw, expressive conversations. Get ready for the emotions, laughters, and most of all, the truth. Unmuted is more than just a show. It's a movement. So join us as we break the silence to embrace the power of honest dialogue. Welcome to Unmuted, where conversations are real.
Welcome to Unmuted Podcast. It's our season 4 final. Thank you for joining us. I'm your host, Rasia Kaba. Joining us today are Jason Edwards and Barry Smith, hosts of the Beards N Baldheads Podcast. If you caught part 1, then you already know the energy they bring. And listen, they are back to finish what they started. Known for their real, unfiltered conversations and honest male perspective on relationships, life, and personal growth. These two don't hold back. They bring human transparency and bold dialogue. They will even deeper. Let's welcome Jason and Barry to the Unmuted Podcast. Hi, Jason.
Yo, what's going on?
What's popping? Thank you.
Thank you for having us back. Word up.
Yes, I'm so excited. You are welcome. And Barry, welcome to the Unmuted Podcast.
Hey, y'all, what's up? Thank you for having us. Thank you for having me back. Appreciate it.
I am honored to have you guys back here and finish up my season 4. I am excited. And now joining them is my Sissy, commercial model, actress, and red carpet queen. And she's the only woman I know who went on 80 dates. Y'all heard me. I said 80 dates. And chose no one. She chose no one. But that's only because her king was already handpicked by God for the perfect time. All right? Hold on, I'm sorry. Okay. Who better to have sharing her insight from a woman's point of view on modern dating and expectations than my sissy, Angela Perymon. I mean, she had all the dates, so let her tell us how to date them all. Welcome, baby.
Hey, y'all.
What up, though?
What's up?
You know what? It was 80 dates, but it was the wrong 80 dates.
It was the wrong 80.
I needed the right one.
Yes.
I did a lot of leg work for you ladies.
Yo.
I'm so excited about tonight. It's going to be like a ton of fun. And so we have a lot of questions. So, you know, our last show it got such a good response. So that's why we're like bringing this back for the finale, because everybody was intrigued by your answers, by our answers. And so they had more questions. And Rasheed even got some questions off Facebook today too.
Okay.
So while we're kind of getting it all together, let's just dive in. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna time our topics since we have so many to kind of go through, so that we don't go too long on one. How does that sound?
Cool.
All right.
Okay.
So think about your answers and articulate them first.
Guys, please be patient with us. Somehow somebody's internet acting up. I don't know if it's from me but somehow something going wrong here. All right, so Unmuted is about creating a safe space for real conversations. It's about healing, accountability, growth, and having the courage to speak your truth, even when it's uncomfortable. So today we are back with part 2 of our relationship conversations, because one conversation just wasn't enough. And guess what? This is our last episode for season 4. And I'm so glad to celebrate this amazing road with my brothers and sisters. After our last discussion, it was clear there was still more to say, more to unpack, and more to understand about why men and women are navigating relationships today. We are talking expectations, effort, communications, and the truth beyond how we are really showing up in dating. This isn't about blaming men or women. It's about honesty, accountability, and growth. So let's talk openly, respectfully, and let's get unmuted.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I hope you all have y'all cocktail of choice. You're gonna need it.
Yes. With that being said, guys, are you ready to get unmuted?
Let's go.
Yes?
Yes, let's go.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right. So again, we are back for the second round, and it is exciting. So we have some input that came in from the last episode. Some people's name will be called and some names won't be called because
did she freeze?
You might have to just take over.
All right, let's keep going. She'll be back. All right, so our last topics, we got some new topics. We went on social media, asked some questions, and so let's just kick it off with a big one. And the first one is, are kids a deal breaker? And should men date younger women because of wanting kids?
Ooh. Wow.
Are kids a deal breaker? And should men date younger women if they want kids?
I say they are a deal breaker. If you can't accept the person that you're with their children, that would be a deal breaker. Not saying you have to have children, but if you do have children and they can't get with the program, I feel it's a deal breaker.
What if you have teenagers versus having maybe younger kids who might be like elementary school age? Because teenagers are a little harder to get along with.
I think you need to at least respect the fact that they have a child.
Yeah.
You know, even if they're not best friends with the kid, at least respect the fact, like, okay, say if you can't do something because you have to do something with your child, that's what you have to do. And if you hold that against your partner, that could be a deal breaker.
I
think I don't have a teenager yet. Mine is only 6, but if it came to a situation where my partner couldn't rock with me because of my child, or I could see some awkwardness in the relationship because of my child, and it's not my child's fault, like, yeah, that could be a deal breaker. It'd be one thing if she's trying to give effort and my child just tripping and acting up. But yeah, I can see it being a deal breaker easy.
I agree with that, Lise.
I don't know if it's a deal breaker. Like as far as in the beginning, I think children can break up a relationship. I think a lot of times if it's a deal breaker, for me, a deal breaker means once I find out you have kids, I'm not even going to date you. Right? And I might say to myself, yeah, her kids have to be a certain age for me to date you. Like you said, high school or grown kids, well, a lot of people could be deal breaker because we can't raise them. They're raised already. And, a lot of times you know what you're going to get when you date somebody with teenagers. You know you're going to get pushed back unless they just love you, and that, you know how that goes. But I don't know. I think if you don't have kids, it probably is a deal breaker for a lot of people.
Yeah, I think that from my past experience, even with myself and people I know, I think it's just different, situations. Because like Barry said, if it's a deal breaker if you just don't want a guy with kids, right, or lady with kids, then that's it. But some relationship, when you start to date someone and they have a kid or they have children, I think that if the mother or the father has moved on and they are happy and they got peace, I think it's a lot easier having the other kid to welcome the new woman or the new man. Because sometimes, let's be real, sometimes females can put things into the kids because they are not happy, they have not moved on. You have better baby daddy, better baby mommies. And so the kid doesn't just wake up and start to hit the other person. It's really hard, to just meet somebody who just don't like them for no reason. Unless, like Jason said, like the lady is doing something, but it's hard. There's always a root to the problem. And when you have young kids that can be manipulated easily by their mother, because the child knows my mother is not happy, right? So they pour into the child and bring that into the new relationship because they know that if they cause problem, if the child don't like you, the father may not, continue that relationship. It's going to be back and forth argument. You're going to be arguing a lot. And so I think it's just different because I have seen relationships with children that last. People are happy. People are excited because the ex is happy. She's living her own life. He's happy. He's living his own life. He's not pouring his anger into my relationship. I'm not putting my, bitterness into his relationship. We have kids and we raise the kids, and that's that. The new relationship, that's that. You should not be using the children to cause problem in a new relationship. I think that's what be happening with a lot of relationship with children.
Yeah. You know what? I guess I can say with when me and my ex broke up and the older my daughter got, after he got remarried, that was great for me because we learned how to set boundaries. And I think that a lot of times there's no boundaries and you have to know when it's time to parent. And so when my daughter, she's 19 now, but when she was growing up and we were having those teenage spaz outs and I had to call him at 1:00 in the morning, I said, no, wake your wife up too. She's part of this. Bring her over too. So that, guess what? You're at my house in the middle of the night. We're all here together, suffering, raising a teenager. And so it's like, so you have to know like what the boundaries are and how you can learn how to deal with people with kids. But if that's something that you're not willing to do, yeah, it's really not going to rock. Like I take my daughter's opinion more serious now. And when she says things to me, I've learned how to listen to her. But that started when I think she's probably about 13. Because she was forming her own opinions and she would say things to me. She's actually the one that got me back into dating, believe it or not. So it's like, it depends what kind of conversations you have with your kids. And, it's, to me, it's just always a respect factor. It's a respect factor.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have to respect where people are coming from. You have to respect that there is another parent, another person that you're going to have to communicate with. So what if you don't get along with them? So it's like, you have to know where the boundaries are, where things stop, and even call times. Me and my ex had a thing where like I didn't call him past 9 p.m. unless it was an emergency. Anything else can wait till the next day because that's respectful of him, his wife, his household, and so, and I would not even push that boundary. I wouldn't call him sometimes past like 7 p.m.
Right.
That's enough for me. past work hours.
You're not with someone. You're not with them. Let them live their life. Like that.
Nope.
I just don't think that you should.
Yeah.
You should use the kids, because if the kids are young, eventually they're gonna catch on to it, and it's not good for them. It's not good for you to put the kids into that. That's your situation. Even if you are mad, because let's face it, Angela, a lot of females do that. A lot. I'm not saying men don't do it, but a lot of females do it, and just, he doesn't want you, move on.
Look, and sometimes they are the drama and they love the drama, and some people love like the drama.
Like, you don't want me, I'm gonna use the kid.
I know women who have went after their baby daddy's girlfriends and have done things intentionally, put stuff in their kids' bag just to make it seem like it's something that it's not, just to cause confusion. And I'm just like,
I've seen it all, and it's that I had my kids, so my kids was young. And when their dad started dating, he was in a relationship. I guess he still wanted us to get back together, but I did not. And I'm on a podcast. I'm sure he probably gonna see it, so I'm not lying. So what I did was I took the initiative to make friends with the new girl, because girl, my kids are coming to your house. I need us to be cool, And girls don't think about that too, because if your kid is going to be around someone and you're not cool with them, how you know how they're going to treat your kid because of you being nasty with them, So you have to create a safe space for your children to go to. Exactly. It's not about you anymore, So with my kids being young at the time, and I needed to have a life, like I'm not going to keep these kids here because he's in a relationship. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make sure the new woman and are cool. And she had no problem with that. He had a problem with it, but she did not. So I communicated with her and she communicated with me. And life was good because I got to live my life and she got to babysit and we were good. Right? we was good. Yeah. Girl, I got a babysitter. I could go and go live my life. Listen, I'm not trying to be sitting here waiting on this dude because he's upset. He don't want to pick up them kids. Let me go make friends with this girl. Right. You come get these kids. And we raised them kids and they're grown now and they love her. And I'm their mom. That doesn't take away that I'm their mom, but she's a good person. So we just have to stop being bitter and angry and just move on. Like it doesn't do anything for you to be so bitter, and just creating issues just to make someone not happy because they're not with you. So ladies, stop it. Just move on. There's always another guy. There's always another female. So just move on.
And everybody on the Facebook chat pretty much said, communication, set your boundaries, set your limits. Yeah.
Set your mind. Some men has to put their foot down and some men like to play the game too. Baby mom is still feeling me. He's feeling himself. So
that's not drama.
Like, no, I can't be with someone who's giving attention to no baby mom. Like, she's in the past. The kid is what we're supposed to be paying attention to. And they are selling age. You should be communicating with your kid, not her, not me. After my kids have cell phone, don't call me, call them. Like, what we gotta talk about?
You're making a good case. You're making a good case as to why kids are deal breakers.
It can't be because some people just don't know how to let go. For me, it's not. There is no way I'm dating someone and allowing my ex to interfere with that. Like my ex says, no, we done. You can't. No, don't. We're not doing that. Like you can't mess up what I got here just because you don't like. I'm moving on. Like you can. You have to say
it was a little hard to even think about kids when I was dating because dudes never get that far. It had to be at least 6 months before you can even think about coming in my space where my daughter is. You know what I mean? So I really didn't have to go through that until I decided to get into really serious relationships.
Yeah. I think you're gonna have to start bringing him or her around before you even get serious.
Yes.
Like you got to see how they interact with the children before you even think about going further with it.
It's true.
You know, I think because then you'll get the vibe early. They might love him or her off the bat. They might have some questions.
Yeah.
You know, let them talk. Let them ask each other questions. You know, I think that's the best way to have it instead of coming home with a ring like, yeah, this is about to be a step so. You know,
well, I don't think after 6 months you would be doing a ring after 6 months.
Well,
I don't think that's a well thought out plan.
And some people, come on now. You know, some people get married in weeks.
People get married in weeks.
So, in my opinion, I can only speak for myself. I do a little bit more due diligence with people's families, their background, who they are. You know, you want to learn somebody's maybe their credit history a little bit. I mean, love is great, but marriage is a business. Living your life with somebody is a business. So you have to put the business part to it too. Love is grand, but love don't pay the bills.
Well, we're at the age now where you have to date with a purpose.
You have to deal with a purpose, right?
You have to date with a purpose now. We're not about fun no more.
No.
Used to be about fun and having a good time, enjoying each other's company, looking good together. Now you're starting to think long term.
But look, if we just having a good time, it's only if you to meet my kid. Because you just for a good time. You just for right now to, be cute with and be like, oh, Papa, you go out, okay. And then, go about your business. That's not.
That's my point. That's my point about dating with a purpose. What's the purpose? Because we don't. It could be here for a good time, not a long time.
Not right.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
A long time, you don't have to introduce nobody, right?
There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody ain't meant to be around forever.
Nah.
It's a season for things.
Yeah, that's true. Some are just for fun. Some are okay. Let's go on. Next, Angela. I mean, you have dating single parents versus dating a non-parent. I mean, same kind of along with what we just had. So we can emphasize on that a little bit. So, would you rather date a single parent or non-parent?
Or no parent. Well, me personally, it really didn't matter. I've dated guys that have had kids. I dated guys who don't have kids, so it really doesn't matter. I just feel like as long as we get along and we can communicate and my daughter does like you, I'm cool with that. Our families get along. Those are the things that really matter to me. Like, I've never had a preference. Even before I had my daughter, I never had a preference on dating guys that didn't have kids or had kids.
Yeah, for me right now, I think that if the guy don't want no kid, if he doesn't have any kid, don't want kid, then that's fine. But if he still want kid, I don't want that because I'm not trying to have no more babies. So.
But what if he don't like kids?
So now we're getting that. So if he doesn't have kids because he doesn't like kids,
you don't like kids.
Then I'm not dating him. I'm not dating him because even though my kids are grown, they ain't babies, but it's still my kid, right? Even though they don't live with me, but it's still my kids. So if you don't like kids, then bye-bye. Like, go someplace.
Yeah.
That's hard. Yeah.
That's a weird encounter.
But if somebody doesn't like kids, he just doesn't want any more kids, then you might
be. See, but it's a lot of people that
no more babies.
It's a lot of people that tolerate kids. They don't like kids. They'll tolerate them.
I think that's my
I don't want you to tolerate them. No.
She just
they'll tolerate them for you.
No, that's not good. That's not a safe place because
have y'all ever done that as men? That's a good. Have you guys ever dated a woman because you liked something about her, but you couldn't stand her kids? Like you didn't like going over to her house, or they kind of was like baby kids. Have you ever encountered that?
Thank God I didn't.
No.
Thank God I didn't. And
no.
Like, I like you, but your kid get on my nerves.
No, I've dated with a women that had kids that were like unruly, and you just fit. You wish you could help them, but you like, They ain't my kid. I can't do nothing. They like you letting these kids run all over you. So I know I ain't gonna be around for long.
Barry always got one foot out the door, yeah.
Hey, I mean,
I love kids. I love to be,
I mean, I could put, I play with them and stuff. But
mom, whatever you call it.
I'm gonna say to your point, to original question. If it was a preference, I think I would prefer them not to have children. I've dated women with children and dated women without children. Had great experiences with both of them. Mm-hmm. But if I had a choice, I probably would choose the one without the children. Because it is hard. I'm going to take from a negative standpoint of experience of the breakup. So me just knowing it. So if I had two women, both equally as good, but one had a kid, one didn't, I'm going to choose the one without the child because it is hard to leave when you get attached to the child. Yeah. And I've been there where you get attached to the child but you might stay a little bit longer. You might make decisions that aren't good. Because you're not just thinking about, okay, this woman is doing you dirty. This child needs me. The child don't always need. The child might have a father. The child might have, and vice versa. They might have a mother. But you grow so attached to the child, it can be difficult when it's time to break up. And I've been through that before. So, yeah, if I had a preference. But like I said, you could have great mothers, that you could deal with, and you can have great women who are not mothers that you could deal with. You just hope you make the right decision.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm at the expectation that almost every woman I meet is gonna have kid, at least one kid.
Yeah.
So I'm not even thinking about women that don't have kids because I'm especially at my age, I'm expecting for all of them to have at least one. And if they don't, that's fine. If they do, like I said, it's more about how the kids are disciplined by the mom. It had nothing to do with me. If the kids have respect, I'm fine because I love kids. So I'm one of the guys that do love kids. I grew up in a big family. So, but if your kids are disrespectful, a relationship, I don't think can survive that.
No.
Yeah. I'm so happy. My kids are so cool. Wanting me to be with somebody. They don't care. Like, mommy got a boyfriend already. Like, she don't really have a business. Like, get a life. All right, let's move on. So, blended family. Yeah, man. Blended family. Are we doing that?
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it's so common. Me and my brother had different fathers, so now we're blended. He has his cousins and my cousin. All right, we're not blood related, but we are family. So to me, that's something that I grew up with. So yeah.
Like you said before, it's about everybody how are the parents getting along.
Right.
That's the most difficult part. If the parents aren't getting along, these blended families don't work.
It's all about the parents most of the time for blended family. Communication and train your kids right to respect other people, be nice to Mr. whoever he is. All right.
Respect factor. Yeah, I agree. It's respect factor.
Angela, right, what's the next?
All right, I got a good one for y'all. All right. So when it comes to love, is love really blind? Do looks really matter?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Looks matter, like for real.
Once again, I'll say it. What are you looking for? Like, are you dating for love? Are you really dating for love? If you're really dating for love, then I think looks matter.
Yeah.
If you're really dating for love, because you gotta.
Don't matter.
But attraction matters too, because you can meet like a really bomb ass person, but then be like, you know what? they would be more like friend material because I'm really not that attracted to them, but they're a really dope person. So would you sacrifice not being attracted to somebody because they are a dope person?
Nah.
So
I mean, come on, ladies. She has a really great personality and everything that you're looking for.
We can play Scrabble every night.
Look, she makes your favorite meals, not just the eggs. You know what I mean? Like, does all of that. And you're like, okay, she's just not.
Nah, I need that lust.
Or your
I need that lust
appearance that you really go for.
I do believe she'll find somebody that finds her attractive. I'm sure of it.
There is love out there for everyone, right, baby? Just not you.
No, because what it is that if that person is not attractive, or at least making efforts to be maintaining their attractiveness throughout the years, your eyes will wander. Your eyes will wander.
Absolutely,
they will. And not even if you want to cheat, but you will desire other things. If you, because you gotta love what you're looking at too. I'm sorry,
you have to.
And like we said before in our last conversation, I expect change. So I'm not saying she's gonna look the same for the rest of our lives. I'm not. So, well, my thing is to have respect for me, and for me to have respect for her. Not only in my health, I want to stay attractive for her. So, but once you feel like the person, I mean, that can hurt your relationship when you feel like somebody's not even putting effort for you to be attractive.
Right.
That's true.
Right.
I'm working out trying to be attractive. Like if she not touching my arms or something or going like this, I need to do something to get more physical affection. Like, yo, looks count. I don't know if I said it last one. I say this all the time. We going out. Yo, how should I dress? Dress like you don't want me looking at anybody else but you.
Yeah.
This is what I say to her. Dress like you don't want me looking at anybody else but you. And know what it does? Oh, let me put it on. I'm going to put it on for. Because if we go somewhere, it's always someone attractive, guy, girl, wherever you go.
Yeah.
But make sure or put your best effort out there to look your best when we going out, when we bust a move, because looks matter.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask the ladies though.
Well,
can
wait,
you have?
let me ask you a question.
No, I got a quick question for y'all.
What does that entail?
Well, I didn't hear that last part. Say it again.
What does that entail when you say throw it on? Like, what does that entail? How do you like a woman to look when you say throw it on?
You know what accents you well. You know what fits you right. You know what makes you pop. Put it on. Yes,
like that shirt, like that. Like
the sexy, absolutely. Put it
That's
on.
right,
Y'all know what it is. Like, right. Y'all know. Y'all get fly when y'all go out.
Hey, Jay.
That's go ahead, Barry. What was the question?
They put it on now. Look at them.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, y'all just banging.
Yeah, that's putting it on. Y'all look good. Y'all look good.
So yes, that's what it means for anybody else. If y'all need two examples, look at the screen right here, screen right there. That's what it means by putting it on.
But you know what? No, we put it on for ourselves though, because I would do this whether I had a man, didn't have a man. You know what I mean? So this is something I would do for me.
So which means he's saying,
if you would take somebody's man,
ready, you won't have
if
to
they slacking when they out, because that man's gonna be looking at you if the other woman is slacking and ain't putting it on. So
you're right.
And there's some women who don't try to put it on. Yes, the freaking dress.
That's you people get comfortable.
The freaking dress. I got one on right
now. Well.
Barry, what was your question?
And I'm in the house.
But I got a question for them about the attraction. Lady, can you make passionate love to somebody you think is ugly?
You want me to go first? You want to go first, boo? Go
ahead. Okay. So this is the thing. I was about to say no, but if we talking I just want to play, I'm not doing that. Like, you ugly? No. We're not doing that. But let's say someone I know and Like Angela said, sometimes you have to move the physical because maybe he's a nice guy. He's very loving. He's very caring. It's hard if I'm not attracted to you to be in a relationship with you. It's hard because my love language is touching, it's talking, it's playing around. It's I cannot be touching you or you touching me, So if it's a long-term relationship, I have to be attracted to you. I have to be attracted. And that doesn't mean that you can be attracted to someone ugly. So maybe your behavior, your ways, the way you treat me, maybe I may just be attracted to you because other people can't see what I see in you. But I would say 80% chances are no. Because, we have to compliment each other in some type of way, I'm saying. And, I don't think I look bad, so I'm just... It's unmuted.
No, but you know what though?
It's unmuted.
But nobody should feel
unmuted, right?
But you shouldn't feel bad about that though. Nobody should feel bad about having a preference.
Yeah, you should not.
Yeah.
If it's a long time, I have to be into you. You have to be into me. That is, I can't compromise my feelings, my love. No. Yeah. So Angela?
Okay, so I'll put it like this. When I was younger, I did compromise being attracted to this one guy because he was really good on paper, and we got along really great because he was funny, and we went on a bunch of dates. But when it came time to like kiss and all that, I was just like, ooh, I can't do it. I tried, and I just was like, oh, I just can't do it. And I wouldn't want to take somebody there and then like have to go and fake it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I learned at a very young age that I have to be attracted to you. You can be the nicest person in the world. We can be friends, like we can be cool. But no, I closed my eyes once.
Oh my God.
Say no, Rhonda, I can't do that, girl. My body parts won't work. You know what I mean? Like it won't work. It will be broken. I can't do it. So attraction is a big thing. Oh my God.
That's it. Hey, fellas, if the fellas watching, you see these women out here. These women out here imagining stuff. Yeah.
Close her eyes, thinking about somebody else.
You close her eyes.
Yeah.
Look,
see, if you got to do that every time, that's love.
Of mine, I'm not settling. So, yeah.
Put your hand over his face.
We're not settling. No. At this age, I'm not settling.
Rhonda, girl, God bless you, girl. I don't know how you did that.
Yeah, she closed her eyes. That's how she did it.
Close my eyes, kissing.
All right.
I want to see.
Okay. It's age discrimination in
but I can still see you. Like I close
no.
my eyes, but I can still see you.
I have to kiss you. I have to hug you. No, we're not doing that.
The morning times are rough.
Yeah, the morning times are rough. You should be able to take off.
Right.
Females, guys, let me ask you this. Have you dated someone and maybe took her home, all of that stuff, and come in the morning, she took her wig off or makeup, and you're like, damn. Like,
yeah, I had a situation where she looked so good in this dress. And now we get back we go to the telly and she starts unfastening. She takes off the dress and she had all the compressions, all the straps, heavy straps. And she, it just started falling all out the way. Went over here, just everything just falling out. So I'm like, yo, with the dress on, with all the compressions, she was looking all right. And I didn't even really hug her enough to feel all the layers, the thickness that she had. It was too much. It was too much. I would have respected the jiggle more than her having all the straps on. So yeah. So it wasn't.
Oh my God, ladies. Look, that's like that scene in I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. When she started popping off her leg and the booty, and it was like poop and everything.
And the thing is, just like on I'm Get You, Sucker, the way she was saying, you think these are real? She was like, I bet you thought that they stood up like this and it just went like that. And I'm like, yo, like you didn't have to give me a play-by-play with what you doing at the time. And it threw me off.
That's embarrassment. I think that, I don't know. Everybody's different, but I think that if you have sagging boobs, let him know from the beginning. If you have some stretch marks, let him know. What is wrong with someone accepting you for you? You don't want to present one thing because he saw something, and then tomorrow it's a whole different thing.
Word.
You think that people. That's why when females wearing like those fake boobs and stuff to look good, and you go out, okay, that's fine. He's gonna be attracted to that. But when he take you home, then that's not what he like. And then what's gonna happen? You think he's gonna settle? No. So you rather just be yourself, like someone like what you. If you like from what you see here, which means you're gonna like me when I take my clothes off. Like I can take off this wig, I still don't look bad, and you have to have confidence within yourself. You can't present one thing and then you expect someone to like that. Like even guys do that, and it's not cool. Just let people accept you for who you are. I'll be the first one to tell you, I had kids. I got stretch marks. You don't like stretch marks, don't date me. Bye. I'm not having surgery to please nobody. I'm confident with myself. If you have sagging boobs, even though I don't, but if you do, then I do. I have a baby. So what? Let him accept you for you. But,
you know what I say? I always tell men, I'm like, if you really want to see all of my flaws, just turn on QVC. They photograph me in the worst ways possible. I mean, from no makeup, your hair not done. When you did that interview with me and you showed that picture of me from Dyson with my hair all over and then smoothed out, I was like, oh my God, I forgot this is what I did on television. And I was like, out of all the pictures, he picks that one. But I love it because it's just like, so when people see me, they know like, Angela, you have real hair. I sure do. I don't wear makeup all the time, so I tell people you can really see the real me because they make us look, right. I mean, not horrible, but you can't hide. And then everything is in HD.
Let them know from the jump. That's right. That's it. The stop faking how you look, like wearing all that makeup, like covering all those, like it's not necessary because you're gonna have to take them off at some point.
But it has some good
for women though. How can a guy fool you? Like you outside of acting like you got money. Like what else can he fool you with?
What else can he fool us with?
Yeah, outside of looking like he got money, but maybe he don't. He driving a car that's not his, or he wearing fake clothes and designer stuff. Like, what could he fool you with his attraction? Like you said, men do it too. Like you'll get home, take him home, and realize he's not what you thought. Like we're saying, starting physical traits, women could, enhance themselves with heels and makeup and wigs and Spanx and all that. Like, what can a man fool you physically?
Men do it too, because look, y'all wearing just as many lace fronts as women are. They can't really talk about them wigs. I mean, they do it on their beards, on their heads. I've seen people with George Jefferson come out with dreadlocks. Where is this witchcraft at? So it's like, okay, I think everybody's lying a little bit. Everybody just have to really know everybody's lying.
They go fix those beard and they have the nice lineup and they have colors in there and they dark their beard. And then after 2 days, it's bald. Like, dude.
Don't take that Negro swimming. That whole thing gonna wash right off in the pool.
The
chlorine
or like he said, the car may not be his. Like for me, I'm not even attracted to like flashy guys. Like you flashy, like that's for you. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm not into all that flashiness. If that's yours, that's your life, that's fine. But it's not gonna make me want you just because you look flashy. I'm very like on that.
Hold up real
cool,
quick.
Nice. You gotta look nice, of course, but I'm not onto all that. Or you have to have money, you have to be flashy, you have to have this expensive car. If you do and that's real, then I appreciate it because who doesn't like nice things? But I don't get caught up by that. That's not what attract me to people, to men, yeah.
Well, Hold on, look. This is funny. Y'all gotta hear this. Okay, so on Facebook, Shania, hey girl, she says height. She says, I went on a date with someone who wore risers in his shoes.
That's crazy.
Dude, are you Prince? Let's see Prince.
Oh, they put that on here. Yeah.
Wow.
To be taller, right? To look taller.
To be taller. He wanted to be taller for their date because girls, women have a whole height thing now. They don't want to date guys that's like below 5'9". And if you're below that, guys, yeah, they want. Oh,
but first of all, I can see that you're wearing something high, like you're wearing heels, brother. Like, what's up with that? Like, come on, dude. Just
the only straight man that could get away with heels is Prince.
It's crazy. So everyone does it, but I think just being yourself, that people love you for who you are, is better than going through all that headache, because eventually they're gonna find out. And then what?
He gonna take the risers off when he take his shoes off, and he get up in the morning and go to the bathroom. You gonna be like, what?
No, what?
I'm in my bed.
But you know what? I was planning on staying for the rest of the day, but I got an emergency call. You know, my child need me. You know, you start finding different excuses. Like,
yeah, I mean, I'm laughing.
That's not what attracted me to you.
Yeah, I'm laughing because you can't. How long you gonna keep that up?
How long you gonna keep it up? Exactly.
The same height once she lay down.
Exactly, because like I wear my short hair all the time.
Y'all are not the same height once y'all lay down. Because if she taller than you, your little feet gonna be up by her calves, and her feet gonna be hanging off the bed. So no, you won't be.
Dang, my bad.
Trust me, I'm 5'9". I've been with the shorties. That's exactly how it goes.
Yes.
I'm at the top of the bed and my legs is hanging and they little legs is like wrapped around my calves. I was like, oh, we can't even pussy because you short. I mean,
yeah.
But I don't judge. I dated short guys.
There is always someone out there for you. It's just not me. You
know?
And same goes to us. You know, it's not everyone that's going to be attracted to me. Not every man would like me, you know, but there's someone there that would like me. So just be yourself. There's love for everyone. Be yourself.
It's a lot of taller women out there approaching short men now.
His question.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to move on to our Facebook questions. After I posted today, 2 people left comments and they wanted to be, you know, the questions are Shania, I hope I'm saying the name right. She said, what makes a man or woman ready to commit 100%? And leave all the games and distractions in the past. How does one know when they are truly ready? Is it age, maturity, or survival, etc.? Men?
I think you're 100% ready to commit when you realize the person that you have chosen is a real life partner and not just somebody you want to have fun with or somebody, you know, just you're not tolerating each other. This is somebody that you want to depend on each other. And that person is attractive enough for you, for you not to be looking outside of it without making yourself look stupid, you know. Because that's what I'm saying. When they have the total package, y'all communicate, y'all get along, your families is cool, you still enjoy each other. I think you're ready to commit once all of your desires for other people go away. If you have desires for other people, then you're not going to be ready to commit.
Amen. I like that. So I like that. So yes, because when you are ready to be in a relationship, you should forsake all, right? They say forsake all. Yeah. And that person is who you have chosen. So I love that, Barry. That's integrity. All right. Listen.
I'm about to say I 100%. I love Barry's answer right there. You hit it right on the nail. On top of that, so if you wasn't committing, that means you was out there playing. And if you was out there playing, it comes to a point you're gonna get caught. It comes to a point like it's going to happen. I don't care how good you are, how prayed up you want to not get caught. It's never gonna end the way you want to and expect it. So it's like, do you still want to keep playing that way? So if you can't do both, you can't do both if you want to be 100% committed. If you want to be 100% committed, then you can't keep playing. You can't keep doing the stuff you was doing when you wasn't 100% committed. So you have to make a choice and live with that choice. Be proud of that choice. Because I think if you're proud of the choice of the person that you make, you're gonna start moving different. You're not gonna be moving like with fear that they're gonna hurt you. You're not gonna be moving like I want somebody else. Like how Barry said, like I desire somebody else. If you desire them, and that's why I say that you want to lust for the person that you love and you like. You want all three of those with that person. So you're like, I don't feel like going somewhere else. Because it's only but so much you can do out there. I mean, unmuted. So many nuts that you can bust throughout the day. Like, how many do you want to have? I'm just saying. Like, that person can satisfy you.
No, because
that's true. No, he's right. He's right. I think that.
This way. How many times? It's only but so many meals that you're going to eat. Only so many drinks you're going to drink. Because this is what you do when you busting another move. Yo, this one fed me good. This one, I had a drink with this one. I was getting, you know what I mean, doing that. You have your vices that you're going to have with that other
that's
person.
True.
That's
So
true.
it's like, all right, yo, I'm saving money. I'm saying, because this one, if I want to step out, I got to take them out to eat. We got to meet for drinks. It's the same routine.
It's the same routine.
Get a hotel over here because you can't go like it. All that stuff adds up. Once you're done with living that type of life, it's like, no, what? I'm good over here. I get empty over here, and I get full over here. This is where I need to be.
But the problem is you could be decommitted though. That's the problem.
You can be what?
You could become decommitted because of inconsistency.
Absolutely.
You know, because you can say, all right, yeah, I got this person. We doing what we supposed to do, and then it only takes is one person to decide they want to go left, and then that's it. So
you're right,
and that's true.
It only takes one person to start to say, well, I don't want to do this anymore, and then now you're like, wait a minute, we had an agreement. You've been doing this for years, and now all of a sudden you stop. That's why I think you could become decommitted when the person feels like they're not holding up their end of the bargain.
Which was rocking and y'all was rolling in the beginning. Y'all had something, but when they step another way, it's like, oh.
That's what relationship is a work, right? That's what it say. It takes harder to keep a relationship. It's kind of a little easier to form the relationship, but you have to work harder to keep it. You have to keep working. So you ain't gonna be attracted to that one person all the time, and you ain't gonna like him sometimes. He's not gonna like you sometimes. But that's why we have to work on renewing ourselves, communication, trying to do your best to look good. If you are not sick, because people say you can't control that, but if you're not sick, don't get too comfortable. I think a lot of people get comfortable easily. He met you dressing up, looking good, taking care of yourself. Don't think you got him now because you're married and now you wearing sweatpants in the house all day, going to bed in some sweatpants. All right? It's just gonna be after a little while, he's gonna start. That's gonna be boring to him. And vice versa, you know, if she like your haircut, she met you that way. She expect that. Don't be sitting around in a whole month, you got a haircut, or you wearing some boxers passing around the house with your pants sagging. Like,
that's true.
After a while, that thing get kind of annoying. So you have to keep working to keep the same person that you said I do to, or the same person you're in relationship with. You have to keep making them want you. You know, let me see my man be like, oh, you look cute today. Like, oh, okay. You
compliments go a long way.
Sometimes guys like different hairstyle. Like my hair is always short. You know that, Angela. But I do my work to do a little fun here and there and stuff.
Right.
You know, I want to look like Beyonce. Today I am. I want to look like myself. Okay, if my man like that, I'm gonna do that every now and then because it just puts a little spice into the relationship, right?
Right.
So you gotta keep doing something to make it seem like it's a new relationship, even though it's not new. You know, think outside the box, do something fun. You know, just communicate.
I think that like when you decide to get into a relationship 100, you have to recognize the difference between your past relationships and the relationship that you're currently in. And it's something, to me, I feel like something gets activated in you when you want to do something different with the person that you're with that you haven't want to do in the past. And I feel like if that person is willing to do things differently, move differently, change, and you guys, you know, evolve together, because it's hard to go from single to a relationship. It's hard. You know, it's been a lot of conversations that I've had even in my relationship, and it's been 2 years. And, you know, going from dating and us being single and our single friends and, you know, and now moving differently to wanting to build our future together, it looks different. We move different, you know, and it's hard when you still have a bulk of friends that are still single. So I think that when you take that time to say, you know what, I want to do this 100%, you have to have that conversation with that person. And real rap, y'all have to like each other. I know so many couples that are in couples together and they can't stand each other. It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. And you're just like, oh, I'm not coming to your house for double date dinner because you ain't gonna mess up my double date because y'all are kind of crazy, or y'all fight, or you have these issues. And it's just like, you know, so I think that when you decide to double down, y'all have to be on the same page with it and set boundaries and, you know, move and say, we're going to move as a couple and not as a single person in a relationship.
Yes.
So
communicate. Be respectful. Be respectful.
You got
Prince want to know, are we going to ask his question? Oh, and Rhonda says, so true. 30 years of marriage and I still have to take care of me. Eyes on me. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, you got to keep it fresh, you know? I mean, we are human. We have eyes, you know? We can see. There's always somebody out there looking good. So I'm not saying that when you do all of those things, if your man is a cheater, he's still going to cheat no matter what you do. All right? If your wife wants to step out, she's still going to step out no matter what you do. But do your part. I always say that to my married friends, like, do your part. Just do your part, because at least you want to know, even if it doesn't work, you know you did what you had to do. Yeah. You know you did everything you were supposed to do. I always tell my girlfriend that I say, you know, I'm divorced, but it doesn't mean that I did not do my part. It doesn't even mean that he did not do his part. Sometimes relationships just don't work. For whatever reason, it don't work. You know, y'all can do all the parts y'all want to do. If it's not going to work, it's not going to work. But give your best. You know, give your best so that you have no regret. You can't look back and be like, I wish I had did this. I wish I tried that. No regret. I don't like regret. So that's why I just focus on my relationship and do my best and give it my all. So, and then communicate, because that's another thing. People don't like to communicate. And then he's planning divorce already, and you already planning the next house you're going to buy. You're on 2 different pages, you know?
Yeah.
So communicate. Yeah.
Oh, good question.
Okay, I like that. Shania, thank you. Our next question would be, it was from Facebook to Prince, said, some women ask questions but don't accept an honest answer. So do not ask if you are not willing to accept their honest answer. Okay. Guys, have you had such a situation with telling someone the truth? And the truth becomes your
y'all don't want the truth. Y'all don't want the truth, and y'all know y'all don't want it. Y'all seen Baby Boy, and he told her, you don't want the truth. And when he broke it down to her, basically said some basic stuff that mostly all men think. And he said, that's some real truth for your ass. So basically, like he said, I love you, but sometimes I like to mess with other women. I don't know. I just do it.
They don't like it.
Like you said,
that is something that particular woman is willing to accept. Now, it depends on kind of woman you come across, because I'm a person who actually prefers the truth, because I'm a Pisces. I give the truth as well. So if you ask me a question, and y'all know me, I'll do my best to not sugarcoat it, but not hurt your feelings. But I will tell you the honest to God's truth. And I would expect that if you're a person who's my friend, especially if you're in a relationship with me, please tell me the truth. That's why I think I was so upset in my marriage, because I asked questions and he wasn't willing to tell me the truth. So it has to be a willing party on each end, so that when someone does tell you the truth, you have to be open to listen. And if you're open to listen, this is where maturity comes in. Because I feel like when you're a younger person, and baby boy, how old were them? How old were they? 20, 21 years old. Child, with all them kids, of course he had like 3 damn kids, okay? Backstory for anybody who never saw baby boy. So he had all these baby mamas. He lived with his mama. He rode a bike. He had no car. Like he made all the wrong decisions in life that, a black man should not do. And so these women were putting up with a basic, and they were in survival mode. That's when survival mode kicks in opposed to relationship mode. That wasn't a relationship. That was survival. Survival on where to live, eat, drive a car, and take care of a kid. That's survival mode. That's not relationship mode. So, Prince, I would like to tell you that no, I think that if you ask a mature woman or a person who has some type of relationship background or knows what the hell common sense is, then yes, you should be able to tell somebody the truth. Now, if you want to lie to somebody and tell lies, then that's what your relationship is probably built off of, is lying. I'm not for that. I'd rather you tell me the truth. You might hurt my feelings, but at least it's the truth.
Right. And I agree. So this is the thing. Sometimes, yes, we all know truth hurts. But I think that I have had an experience where someone told me lies first. You lied to me first about every single thing. And then somehow you decided to tell me the actual truth. After, I don't believe the lies, right? So now if you tell me this was a lie, but I'm telling you the truth now.
Right now.
And you should accept it because that's the truth I'm telling you. How do I know if that truth is the truth now? That's one. Two, now I'm looking at you sideways like, can I even trust you? Because it seems like you are flip-flopping with your story. So at that point, I have a trust issue with you already. But you want me to trust the actual truth that you think is the actual truth, but you want me to trust that. But now you have two different stories. So that can be a problem. So I would rather you just tell me the truth from the beginning, let me deal with it. And the idea of telling people the truth, especially in a relationship, is giving them the choice to decide if they want to deal with you or not. It's not because I tell you the truth, so you have to pull up with me. I could come to you and say, I did something, and that something did not sit well with you. Now, as my man, you have the right to want to be with me or not. Just because I'm honest with you, that doesn't mean you have to pull up with what I just did, right? So it's the same thing. So if a man come to me and say, all right, I cheated, for example, just because I told you to be honest with me doesn't mean I'm going to accept your cheating. I'm glad you're honest with me, but I have a choice to not be with you no more.
It's not hurt like hell.
It's a choice.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Yeah, nobody wants to hear that. And especially if you are already dating someone, you're already in a relationship, there should not be such thing happening. Anyway, for you to come and tell me the truth. So you being truthful to me means you should do something to hurt me? I don't get that.
Have you ever heard a man, or ever heard anybody tell you a man told a woman that he cheated?
Yes.
That's like, did he expect the relationship to end?
He did not expect the relationship to end because he felt like because he told the truth, she should accept him for that. But since she don't want that, now she don't want the cheater. You cheated on me just because I said be truthful to me in this relationship, and now you cheated on me, so I should just be with you. And that's not what that means. It means you told me the truth. Now I can decide if I want to be with you or not. And then, that's what that is. It's like you already dating someone. Why are you even cheating? So if you're cheating, then which means you need to just keep that to yourself because you already did me wrong.
My question would be, why did he tell you?
Maybe because you told them to be honest with you.
No. Sometimes I think men do it as an out. Because they figure, like, if I tell her that I cheated, then that gets me a door to actually walk out the door to go do what I want to do. So a lot of times it's not based off honesty. It's based off trying to get out of something.
Yeah, and now she knows.
Why would you tell on yourself?
Especially if you told me you cheated and now I accept you, right? Now that means I'm accepting a cheater already. So now I'm already teaching you how to treat me. I'm already saying to you, it's okay with me for you to cheat. I'm accepting your bad behavior. And people don't have to take that. So my whole point is when you're dating someone, date them. When you don't date them, leave them and date another person. But if you're gonna cheat or you're gonna lie, it's not healthy for no relationship. So that's my
I'm gonna say what Angela said. Like most men, the man is telling you either because he thinks this is going to end the relationship, or he's almost ready to be out of the relationship because he knows once he tell you, it's never going to be the same.
That could be,
and you're never going to trust him again, or you're going to accept him, and now he can cheat again.
Exactly. So it's one or the other, right? He's either expecting you to be done with the relationship, or if you accept it, he's gonna keep doing that to you because you already accepted him cheating on you. Like it's a whole blueprint right there. No one has to explain that. Even Stephen Warner can see through that whole thing. He can. It's not that hard to understand. It's a choice. If I stay with you, if you hit on me and I stay with you, you're gonna hit on me again because you teach people how to treat you. That's what that is.
Oh, look, hold up. Rasia, look, I think Prince want to fight. He said, in that case, then don't ask for the truth. I think you just want to fight. You just want to square up. I'm from Philly. We can square up. You just want to fight. You want to fight, don't you? Okay.
Still Prince on that. Like,
he want to fight.
The truth does not mean you have to be rude telling.
That's true.
You don't have to be rude. Some people feel like, well, I kept it real. I told them that.
Yes.
You can be tactful and you can have some finesse. You can have some charm with telling the truth. Yeah. You don't have to be a mean person when you're telling the truth.
Sure. Yeah. How about you don't have to be a cheater? You don't have to be a liar to tell the truth. That's the truth.
Like you can tell them the truth, but you could be cool. You could be funny. That's what makes comedians so funny. They tell the truth in a certain manner. It was like, oh, I didn't even look at it like that. But it's the truth. And that's what sticks. The truth can stick to you, but you can present it in a way where it's not a distasteful way of telling them the truth. You don't always have to be mean. You can tell somebody a truth that can help them to get better.
It's still gonna hurt.
It can hurt.
You can smile at me all you want to, but you still cheated.
If it's not cheating, it can be something else.
I don't care. You can put on the clown suit and dance around and say you cheated on me. At the end of the day, you cheated.
You a whole cheater. That's part of your moral character. You a cheater, honey. That goes back to your morals. So
I'm gonna be like my man. What's his name? Mario Wine. I don't want to know unless you're ready to be going. I don't want to know.
I don't want to know. I just want you to go. Just be gone.
I mean, it's just hard to survive that. It's hard.
It is.
But you know what? You also have to be honest. I've had to have conversations with people where I told them, like, I wouldn't marry you. Those were not easy conversations when you're talking to somebody and they go, oh, well, where you see the future? And you're like,
I see no future.
Look, I'm just going with the flow. I'm just going with the flow.
At that point, you know you don't like him like that.
Not really.
Yeah.
And there, and so it's like you had those uncomfortable, truthful conversations where you don't have to be hurtful, but at the same time, you don't want to leave somebody on. And that's where it goes back to that, we're just dating and having fun and chilling and hanging out. But no, I don't see myself marrying you. Absolutely not.
I think people don't tell the truth because they don't want to have to explain themselves.
Yeah, that too.
Oh,
Yeah, that's where ghosting came from.
Yeah.
I owe you nothing, deuces.
You were a moment in time.
And that too.
You were a moment in time. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Damn, that's cold-blooded.
Yeah.
All right,
it's part of the dating rituals in societies.
But some people don't like to be rejected or to reject.
Yeah, people don't like rejection. So sometimes you just gotta ghost, or you just gotta ghost.
Block and delete. Block and delete is a beautiful
Block
thing.
He said sometimes you gotta ghost.
It's crazy.
Sometimes you go.
I've been so good with that. Oh, what? I just thought about something. So what you guys think about dating apps? Because God knows I have my share and I can't stand it. And do you think that dating app is a good place to be as a single person?
I think you can meet people on there just as easy. I mean, it's the quickest way to probably meet someone. But other than knowing it's going to be a match, you just will never know.
Yeah. Well, I don't need to ask Angela this one. I think dating app makes me sick. So my girlfriend had me doing dating app, right? She said, "Monsieur, just try it. Just have fun. Just keep company." Because I'm kind of old-fashioned. I'd rather meet a guy like the old-fashioned way. I don't want to look like
grocery store.
Huh?
In the grocery store picking out produce, like y'all both yelling at the same time. And,
grocery store, maybe at an event, maybe walking down the street. I don't know, but the old-fashioned way. I don't want to look like I'm fishing for some dude. It just don't be doing it for me. But anyway, so I did it for her, and the second guy I was talking to, this is what he did. We was vibing, right, Angela? We were vibing. So he said, "What you do?" I told him my regular job I do, because I don't tell people, I'm an author and this and that and that. So, and then I talk about my boutique. There we go. "Oh, can you send me the website? Maybe I can buy something for my daughter." And I sent him the website. This guy went on the website, came back, sent me a text message. "Oh, you are your own model? That's beautiful. These are beautiful pictures." And he ghosted me after that. I was like, what did I do now?
Sometimes you can recognize if someone is out of your league or something that you don't want to sit with.
My girlfriend was that he did you a favor. He saw that and he said, "This is not for me." But he could have told me, "Why you ghost me?" That was my first time beyond the app. I was in my feelings.
That goes back to what Barry said. He didn't want to have to explain himself, so he just thought it was easier to ghost you.
Yeah, so then I shut the app down after that.
Damn, girl, for real?
What app was this?
Some app, what was it? All black or black something?
I don't even know.
They call it black. No, it's black people.
Black people date or black people?
No, black people meet.
Black people meet, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I shut the app after that. I was like, I'm not putting my energy in somebody that just ghost me like that. So, and then, second time around, I try again, same thing. It's like, it's not for me. I just know it's not for me because people get on my nerves. They ask me questions, and then I just feel like it's not for me.
It's a selling point. So that's where I ended up doing 80 dates was from the apps because I was on multiple apps at the same time.
No, girl, he did not buy nothing. I said he looked at my photos and he ghosted me.
Girl, of course he didn't buy no Zarn clothes.
He didn't buy nothing. I said, what did I do?
Right, girl. No, you
already knew he did not deserve you and chose to walk away. Yeah, that was the fact, but I was like, why? What did I do now? My girlfriend had to cancel me a little bit.
You did. It's just all about, I think, those sites. It literally is you're putting yourself on sale,
it was.
Right? Yeah. So when you're presenting yourself as a sell, your pictures, your profile, everything is about why would they want to date you. And to me, those apps are so addictive because you find that, like, okay, if you don't like this particular person, just swipe left. You know, I can get this out of this person, swipe right. I can get this out of this person. He's good for this. He's good for that. And at the end of the day, it was a good social experiment for me. That's not even how I met my person. It wasn't on an app, but it was like going to college and dating.
Yeah.
I
What
mean,
if your person, say you in a committed relationship, 100%, because I'm reading some of the comments. If you're in that, but they still have their profile up with these dating apps, they never took it down. They still have them up. Me, I'm not on the app, and I find out like, oh, you on BLK? Oh, you on Mahente? Oh, yeah, you know you on MySpace.com. All of them. If they don't take their profile down,
that's a problem.
It's a problem.
Because if we already talking, we vibing, we kind of getting those serious. Why are you still up there?
What did they say? Oops, I forgot.
You ain't forget because you get those emails saying update your profile. You get them pings about download, the app. No, that's a whole lie. If you're in a relationship and he didn't delete that, you are not in a committed 100 relationship. He got one foot out the door looking for something else.
Or she, yes.
Or she.
Yes.
Especially if y'all meet on the app. That was one of the problems that I would have is that was always a conversation. Like if you have 1 or 2 dates with somebody off the app, then they're like, well, did you put your app to sleep? Or did you delete your app? They would like, those are questions that people ask you, like, or did you just put your app on hide where you can't see them? That's the whole thing too. So people on those apps will make you think like you're the only person I'm dating, and you like 10th on their dating list. I mean, I was doing it.
Yeah, you be chatting with different people, 20 different people at the same time. So if a guy take too long to respond to me, I'm already in my feelings. I'm like, oh, he chatting with somebody else. So I just log off. I'm like, this is not for me. I'm gonna get blood pressure if I stay on this. I'm getting mad for no reason. I'm getting mad at these guys for no reason.
Let me ask, guys, are y'all on apps? Have y'all been on any of those apps? Hinge, Bumble, Match.com?
Nothing more than an IG or Facebook. Nothing more than that.
Oh, have you been on the Facebook dating app? Oh my God, it's so cringy. On like
the official dating.
It's filled with serial killers and scammers. Don't go on that Facebook dating app. That thing is cringy.
I never been on the app just for the dating. But
no, I was on Black Planet a long time ago.
You said a long time ago.
Yeah, Black Planet.
Now.
Black Planet. I remember
Black Planet. Word up. Yeah, I met somebody off. Didn't last long, but met him off Black Planet. I forgot about that one, B.
Okay,
that was it.
So how about how you put yourself on there? Because this is another issue I had. So my barber at the time I was in Jersey, and he was like, he used to mess with me because he knew I was, divorced and stuff like that. He said, girl, when you gonna start dating and stuff? So I was there, all right, my girlfriend put me on the app, and he said, let me see your profile. So I showed him my profile. He said, ain't nobody gonna come for you. I was like, what you mean? He said, because you got model pictures over here. Like, these pictures are so pretty. No guy gonna want to mess with you because they're gonna wanna, she's playing games. Like, she can't be single. I'm like, what you saying? Beautiful girls can't be single? He said, no, but you can't do that. These pictures are so pretty. So stuff like that. So I'm like, I don't have regular photos.
No, but no, he's absolutely right. He's right. I would have to conceal my job and everything that I did on, like, in the industry. I would never tell anybody any of that. Never. I realized that. I would never post my model pictures. I would post pictures of me of like in sweats. They were cute pictures, but it was like selfie pictures or pictures from my cell phone. It was never anything from like a photo shoot. Never.
That's what he told me. He said, take some selfies and stuff like that. You can't put these pictures on there. I'm like, oh, okay. So I shut the app down.
Yeah.
Black Planet. I shut the app down. I didn't get out. That's why I'm still single, Jesse. Because
Black Planet was lit. It was lit.
Black Planet was lit.
Well, up it was.
Black Planet was lit. MySpace used to be lit. All that stuff.
All right. So the next one, let me see here what we got. This one is for Barry.
Oh, Barry's for you.
This next one is for you, Barry. A listener said, you mentioned you and Jason had dated a lot of beautiful bad bitches, but they still weren't it. Why do you think that is? And have you ever thought maybe it wasn't them?
What was the last part?
Let me get my wine.
Why do you think that is? That the beautiful women wasn't it for you? And have you ever thought maybe it wasn't them that was the problem? That's what she's trying to say.
No.
Somebody came for y'all.
No.
Oh, here it is. Go ahead.
No,
I'm listening.
No, the beautiful woman thing. Let me see.
Somebody was watching and they could not.
She said bad bitches. You dated all these beautiful.
Because you did say that. I remember you did say that. You said you and Jason had some bad bitches, but it wasn't shit. That's what you said. So I just clean it up a little bit.
I don't remember that part, B, but it's facts though.
No, I said that just because you are a bad bitch don't necessarily make you a good person. Just because she looks good don't mean she's somebody I want to spend time with. I know a lot of beautiful women that critique women all the time, and that's very annoying. You out with her and she's beautiful and she's steady talking about all these other women, how they don't look good. And sometimes the beautiful woman could be so vain that she can't even enjoy herself because she's so worried about what she looks like. So, yeah, and some of it could be me. I just wasn't interested. But other than that, I don't have anything against beautiful women because that's what I like.
I'm sure.
Good answer, Mary. Lace.
Okay.
It ain't never my fault.
Your turn. I'm listening.
It was never my fault. If we didn't work out, it's her fault.
Uh-oh.
It wasn't your fault?
Hold up.
Uh-oh.
If you had all those bad, beautiful women and you chose none because they wasn't all that. So maybe the problem don't have to be the women sometimes. You have to take a look in the mirror. That's what they're saying. I'm just saying what they're saying. This is not from me. I'm just saying what
I'm telling that person who's watching me right now. It was never my fault.
It's never Lace's fault.
Never my fault.
Never your fault.
Never my fault. So
no. No, it was never my like. No, I've never been like jealous of, because I don't have no problem with men looking at my woman. That I like it. It don't bother me.
That's sexy though. If another man marrying your woman, he's not touching her. She's not doing nothing. It just means that you got something good.
Yeah, I never had a problem with that ever. That's never been my problem.
I don't mind women, taking a look at my dude, which means as long as he's not going over there to do anything, as long as he's not being disrespectful. Who wants something that nobody wants?
Just because
who wants something nobody attracted to?
Just because I've dealt with attractive women doesn't mean that they're a good catch. I'm gonna say good catch, a good fit for me. And or we're a good fit for each other. Mm-hmm. Our lifestyles could be different. It's been times where I wasn't ready to 100% settle down, or continue fulfilling a relationship. Where if I made mistakes, it does happen. Or I'm not gonna say make mistakes, made poor choices. And I might not have been ready to move on into another relationship. That has happened before, but even when that has happened before, it's still their fault. I thought I was about to confess something, y'all. It was never my fault.
It's on mute, Jesse. Remember,
you're right. So it's never my fault. It's always
it's never your fault.
Dealing with me, because if it was it's never my fault. Shoot, they should have been acting right.
You keep talking.
Are there any ladies here on this live that have actually dated Fat Lace? Please enter the chat. We want to hear your side of the story.
It's never my fault.
It's never his.
I mean, your phone
never
is
his
upside
fault.
down.
And whoever say it's my fault, they getting blocked. So I'm just letting y'all know, like, say what y'all want to say. You do that to me, you getting blocked. Shouldn't even be
You gonna
watching
get straight up blizzard.
There's gonna be
That's
somebody
what
gonna say
you
something.
say.
Like,
Come on, it's unmuted. Come on, guys, say it.
nah.
It's unmuted.
It's unmuted. Who got something on him?
Somebody
Say
might
it.
got something on me.
Hold up.
You know?
Prince said he said we men value character more than looks. I know you a damn lie.
I know you're not
Hold up.
I
talking.
know you a damn lie. No, they don't.
It's like 60-40. No, because this is I feel that's what Prince said. I feel him. Because the looks can wear out. And yo, we're people who have options, right? We have options. Let's be clear.
Yes,
we have
yes,
options.
We have
Yeah.
options.
We do.
So we know it could be someone who everyone can find attractive. But now we have to live in this relationship. And if the person is being mean, disrespectful, everyone else doesn't see that. They might just see the argument. They might just see when y'all look good together. But they don't see what you have to deal with behind closed doors. So it's character means a lot.
I love my
Character
girl.
means so much. So if the character ain't rocking with you, you got to get rid of that person.
Lies.
She said lies.
Oh my God.
Lies.
What is it? Shania.
She said lies.
She's right.
You lying.
Shania.
It's Shania. I know exactly.
Oh,
who
Shania.
she is.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know Shania?
That's my baby right there. Who
Oh,
so while she's saying this,
T.
so while she's saying this, she's holding me down right now. I'm on her computer. She's making look. I've had my troubles. I've had some of the ugliest situations. Trust me on this. I had, and we saying all this stuff earlier. Y'all know I don't even talk about relationships on this stuff right here. But I'm gonna tell you, like, I've been through it. I've been ugly as hell. I've made actions that's not cute. That's not so for me to even be talking how I'm talking right now. It's because my ugly it's been real. Now it still was not my fault, even if I was being ugly in a relationship. It's still the one's fault. Nah, you know
what? Like, I will give it to you. You are holding 10 toes down, or it's not your fault.
Nah, you gotta live in your truth sometimes, and sometimes you gotta be ugly, and sometimes you gotta make uncomfortable decisions for whatever your decisions stand by. And you might make a bad decision for a good reason, but it don't come out right. So just be able to live with your decisions, be able to do what you got to do. So I've been bad, and she has seen me bad over years, and she has seen growth over years. I salute her, and I respect and appreciate her for real.
Oh, that's
hey girl, there you
right?
go. Thank you. That's what we're
it.
talking about. All right, this question is for you, Jason.
Hope she ain't asked this question too.
No, it wasn't her. This person was watching the last episode. It's actually about, you're going to see. Okay, they said, when Ricia said she doesn't date multiple men at once or have a side guy, you seem surprised. Why is that? Do men assume women move the same way they do? And is that part of the reason some men cheat?
Nah, because I just said the bang was banging. So why don't you have multiple men? Like you got how many days this a week? You got 7 days in a week. You might not want to cook all 7. You get hungry. Let the guy pay for a meal or two. And you don't need just the one guy. Like you are single. You should be out there dating. Look, you got your partner. Angela went on 80, and like in how many days?
And what was it? It was in a like in a year.
like within a year span.
Yeah.
You need to have multiple options out there. You need to. It's no reason for you to not have multiple guys out there. So if I look shocked, if I was surprised, yeah, I'm surprised. Like, yo, you have the capability. You should be able to be out there with more than one man until y'all connect with the one. If you just want one, if that's what you want, yo, don't give that one man that much pressure.
Thank you. No one man deserves me.
No, don't give him so have more than one. Look, you might have more than one meal that you want. You might not be in this budget. So I'm like, yo, let this one guy handle this. Let another guy handle something other for you. Like it. And if you just want one man, say, to sleep with, well, just have that one man to sleep with. Sometimes women just want one man. So you could do it like that. But don't feel bad if you do desire, you're single. You could do what single people can do. Date as many people. So
that's the fun part of being single.
She said, I will listen to this one.
Hi, Sabrina. There goes our sister Sabrina.
Yes, let's listen, girl. Let's do it.
I'm saying, do you tell the men that you're dating other men?
No.
Oh.
Liar, pants on fire.
Well, he didn't ask. If you ask, then I would tell you. But if you don't ask, then why tell?
No, I told on purpose. Because it created like a bidding war. It used to be a lot of fun. So what I would do is guys would ask me and I would be like, and they would say, well, are you free on this day? No. You have to work? No, I have a date. And I would say so casually in conversation. And because I'm like, we're just friends, we're just dating. And then like on our next date, I would always say like, well, do you want to go Dutch? Just to test him and see like if he felt like because I went on dates with other guys, should he have to pay for my meal? So I'd be like, oh, do you want to go Dutch? I can always pay for myself. I just like hanging out with you. And some of the guys would be like, yeah, you can pay your own meal. And I'm like, okay, you're cut. Other ones would be like, no, I'll still pay for your meal. Okay, great. That means you're in a dating game. So you have to be honest with yourself because I was like, I'm not gonna be getting caught up in my phone ring and someone sees, Michael across the thing and I'm out with a Ted and I'm not gonna sit there and be like, well, looky here, Ted, that's my problem. I'm not finna lie. Because once you start liar, pants on fire, it just keeps snowballing. So be honest. And it creates like a bidding war. So when people do want to date you, they'll be like, oh, well, let me do a better job or either they'll step off.
Competition is good for business.
Competition that is one of our most animalistic features and people do not embrace it.
What do you mean by the word dating? Multiple people doesn't sound right. Is it okay for guys to date multiple people?
Says Prince. I told you he just want to fight.
He just want to fight with everything.
He just want to fight. He come on. Prince,
I hear what Prince is saying. When you say
are you married? Do you have a woman in your life? Have you actually taken the time to find out about women? If you want to comment, I'm just saying because we don't know who you are. You could be a bot over here talking all this stuff. So I'm just saying, unless you actually got some receipts to go along with all these things you keep claiming, you need to have several seats. Because I can say, for one, I've actually done the legwork and I've learned how to be honest with people, how to be honest with myself and date honestly. So yes, you can date multiple people because dating is a business. It's a business because you have to find out who's in your lane. Like Rasia found out. That guy was not in her lane. He looked at herself and was like, out of my budget, out of my league. Check that one off and keep it moving. Mm-hmm. If she was depending on him, that would be her only little egg and in a whole nutshell. Get out of here. That's not dating. That's setting yourself up to be alone with a cat.
Yeah.
Or he realized that when he looked at the pictures that she was dating one of his friends and he said, I'm out.
And look, hold on. Let me just combat one thing. Dating does not mean sleeping with people. Let me reiterate that. Because the multiple dates I went on, I wasn't sleeping with anybody. I was experiencing how people are. And again, when you date, you have to know that always keep your money. You should always have a budget. And if you can't treat yourself to a date, you should not be asking a man to treat you to a date. Because if he walk out on that date, you got to be able to pay for yourself and get out of Dodge.
Right. Let me see what she said here. I'm learning it's none of their business. That's right.
So you saying dating? What's the difference between dating and talking to somebody?
Dating is learning about somebody, talking to somebody, is getting to know them personally. In my personal opinion. Like, to me, like, talking to somebody is saying, like, hey, we're taking this to the next level, and we want to date each other exclusively. If I'm not exclusively dating you, it's either none of your business, or you just have to know that I am dating other people. It depends on
the ladies are loving you, Angela. They're loving you, Angela.
Oh, thank you, girl. Thank you, queens. Look,
so talking to me, and y'all had sex already then?
Oh hell! If he don't get off this live, he is getting on my damn nerves.
No, Rhonda said, in my next life, I will be having 6 husbands 7 days.
Girl, look, bring me back an African prince, so that way I can have a whole tribe of women.
She don't get no sleep.
Oh Lord!
Oh, here comes your friend Angela. Dating multiple people is like giving your body count to a guy who's in love with you. That's a turn off for so many men.
Sir, did you not hear what I said? I said dating does not mean sleeping around.
It doesn't mean sleeping around.
Conversation, boo-boo, keep up or get out. Because what I'm not going to do is keep going into the same thing over and over again. Because what you're trying to do is say that women who date multiple men are whores, and that's not the case at all.
That's what he's saying.
That's what he's saying. That's what he's insinuating.
Right, talking about body count.
Nikita, dating multiple people doesn't have anything to do with body count. It doesn't, because you're not sleeping with them. Dating getting to know people. It means let me get to know somebody. But what he's saying is, okay, this is the thing though. When it comes to female, it's double standard. Because when it comes to female, dating multiple people, then you're looking at it like she's a whore or whatever. But men has the right to date 4 or 5 girls, and they be banging them too.
Banging them out.
They be banging them girls. So what's up with the body count?
Look, Barry said, right, Barry, come on. Y'all got that friend.
Y'all know y'all be banging the 2, 3 girls at the same time. So that's body count. That's people energy that you bring it in. So it's good for men to do it, but it's not okay for females.
Who are these men? Y'all make our lives sound so interesting. Like yo, I just got 2 or 3 that I can just bang out at any time with no repercussions.
But no, I know guys who do that though.
Well, we know guys who do it.
Who do it? I know guys who do it. Respectfully.
I know it. I know what it comes with right now. 2 or 3. Oh, that's a lot. And you you in a relationship, 2 or 3. Yo, you know how much you gotta pay for, how much you gotta lie at this time. It is a whole lot that you gotta deal with to get.
But people do it. People doing it, men doing it.
She act like we just got. She act like we just got booties laying around.
Yeah, like yo, it doesn't happen like that. Look,
but hold on. Didn't y'all used to have little black books? Y'all remember little black books? And you have in your book, you have all your little girls, and you have code names and little
rotations and all that. Stars next to them.
I remember them days, but yo, it don't last long.
So it's like
he a bot? No, Miranda, he's not. He's real.
No. Look, Rhonda. Unfortunately, I think that's a real person.
That's a real person.
Dating him, God bless you, because
he is a bot.
But
you're a real person.
No, that's a real person.
Hold up. Let me defend Prince for a second. You like, yo, he's talking about all the women like whores. Guys, we are sensitive. I'm gonna say 90% of us are sensitive. So if we hear you're dating multiple men, you whore. How dare you? Yo, like, how dare you? And you have to nerve to tell me, like, you're a whore. If you
the audacity,
the audacity with anybody. You have not slept with anybody. You held his hand. You sat in the car next to him. What do you mean he picked you up? Nah, yo, all them little things. It's all you have to do. Just had a meal with him. He picked you up. He's been in your house. It's too much for us. We can't handle it. That means you slept with him.
What's that great Justin Timberlake song? Cry me a river.
Yeah, we're crying. We're in a river crying because you had the nerve to go out on a date with him. Multiple people. That Yo, we are thinking the worst. We are thinking about porn with multiple men, and you are just the one woman, and you got multiple, just all like that. Or this is what's in our mind when you say you dated multiple men. It shouldn't be. It's not the truth. It shouldn't be the truth. But this is what we think. 90%.
The question is why? Why are you doing that?
We be thinking
that's gonna be the question.
When we dating a guy that he's dating multiple female, what we be thinking? Why y'all think y'all have blood and we have just water in our system? Like we don't have feelings.
Right. Yeah, because I mean the same thing can be said about a man.
Yeah.
When a man goes, oh no, you're like number 12 on my roster. Oh, okay.
And I should not feel some type of way.
12. He's lying. He don't have 12.
I was being facetious.
She exaggerated a little bit, but it could be 3, it could be 4.
We don't get 3 or 4. It don't happen.
Just ain't cut it out. You know y'all be doing those stuff.
It might be 1 in the pump, but it ain't gonna be no 3 or 4. I'm just.
Oh my God,
Barry, come on, Barry. This is unmuted. Y'all know y'all be dating 3, 4 girls at the same time.
I mean,
we
got jobs. We don't got time now. We got jobs. Maybe back in college days, you had your whole day free.
2000.
It's just too much work. I feel like and even when I did that 80 dates, that was back in 2020. So that was a while ago, and it was exhausting. That entire time, I was absolutely exhausted.
You had to be.
I was always checking an app and a message. Then I had to check my calendar, and then between working, it was a lot of work. So I kind of applaud people who do take the time to like do the legwork and find out what you like and what you don't like, opposed to just picking one person and sticking to it. Because what if that one person you find out you have nothing in common, or you just don't like that person?
You just wasted 2 years
of your life that you can never get back. Time is the one thing that we can't replace. So you have to choose wisely what you do with it and who you spend it with.
No, I agree. I'm starting to learn how to at least start with 2, because I mean, I don't know how, y'all know I have a problem dating more than one person, but at least I need to start with 2 and then go to 3 and then go to 4. No,
you ain't gotta go to 4. Take that 2 to 3, split it up amongst 2 weeks. Yo, people, you got to start thinking about when they get paid, when they gonna have time for you. Like, spread it out. Like, don't but get like a good 2 or 3 on you're single right now.
Yeah, call me on the 1st and the 15th.
There you go. And you might have somebody who get paid in between every other Friday. You might have some Bitcoin bank type guys. Like, yo, do what you gotta do. But you should be having fun right now. Yo, you done had whatever you did have. Yo, have fun with these new guys and date multiple guys right now. You should.
And you know what? It really doesn't turn out to be like you're dating 10 people. What it turns out to be is you go on a date with a person, and then let's say if you are on an app and you match with another person and you have a conversation. And so it kind of feels like when one person gets filtered out, maybe another one gets filtered in. So it's not so much that you have this huge roster opposed to it's the volume, and you have to learn how to weed out, like Sabrina said, the crazy ones versus the ones who, are on the app just to hit it and quit it, because that's that too. So you have to do a vetting process. And I feel like once you do that, you will find a smaller number of guys that you can say, I would go out on a date with him, or I would give him a try just to see.
Okay, I'll take that for you, Angela.
I mean, they got booty apps now.
I'll help you. I'll go through some of your profiles.
Yeah, please create one for me, because I have so far.
I will, and we'll do some pictures, some really basic ones, because unfortunately, if you sell yourself too high maintenance, it's not gonna work.
Not gonna work.
Yeah. Have you ever noticed when you go out and you have no hair on, no makeup, you have on like your house clothes, you just run into the store, how guys will hit on you, and you just like, why would you hit on me looking like this? It's because you're in your vulnerable state where a man feels like he should not be intimidated by how you look. Now, the problem with that is when you actually end up going on a date, hold on, just let me finish my thought. You can hold on, let me finish my thought, then you can chime in. But when you go on a date with them and you show them Your other side, sometimes it can be a little conflicting. That's actually happened to me where I've met somebody in a grocery store and I look crazy as hell. And then when it was daytime, I put on my Angela and they were just like, oh, I didn't know you wore makeup.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, did I tell you what I did for a living? No. Oh, okay, then maybe I shouldn't. Because if you don't like the fact that I wear makeup, you really not gonna like that part.
Yeah.
So that has happened to me, and I'm sure that's happened to a lot of women when they're out and they look one way and then ask on a date and they show up a whole different way, and a guy's looking like, I didn't know you wore wigs.
Yeah, that happened to me too. So I met this guy again. The time I had it up, he was the second person I met, and I've been on date with one guy I met on the app. That's it. That one person. That was it. So the photos I had on the app wasn't bad photos, but we went to. So when I met this guy at the restaurant, I'm not lying to you. I felt like it's like he was looking at a ghost. This dude just kept staring at me. I'm not even faking. I'm not even trying to do too much, but he just kept looking at me like he don't even want to sit down. So we finally sat down and we got the food. This dude just keep looking at me, and then he said, "Oh, you so prettier in person than the web. How did I end up with you?" So I'm like, "We still eat your food." I'm telling myself, "That's it for him." Like, that's it for him. I'm telling myself, "Eat your food." And Angela, this guy just sat there and don't eat and just kept looking at me like, "I'm so lucky to have you on a date with me." I'm like, what you talking about? Like,
he sounds dangerous.
You already talking like this. If I get you, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, he sounds dangerous.
Yeah. So I'm like, you already talking down on yourself. Like, you know, you don't even think you're that good for me. So I was done with him after that. And he tried to beg me, and he tried, "Oh, I really like your company. I really like, dude, you're gonna be a stalker."
Well, so you know what? Unfortunately, women, especially women who are in our industry, we deal with that a lot. And it's crazy because a guy will go on, let's say he goes on your social media or your LinkedIn or your Facebook page or your YouTube, and he starts digging through all of your stuff. They start thinking different things. And they're like, "Oh my gosh," because there lies an opportunity. I honestly think the one date I walked out on was the guy got my I don't know how he got my last name because I never put that on my dating profiles, but he got it and he Googled me. And when we got there to the restaurant, because we met there, he was like, "Oh, so I Googled you." And and so then he asked me would I mind paying for the date because I probably made more money than he did. He actually asked me that. He asked me would I mind paying for the date because he Googled me. He saw my job and what I did. And he was like, "Oh, well, you work on television, so I know you probably make great money." And I'm thinking, what the hell? I nicely went to the bathroom and was like, "Excuse me." And I walked around the door, got right in my car and drove right away. And then I blocked him when I was in the car. And I just was like, oh, hell no. So it's just like, guys, sometimes when you reveal everything that you do, if they're not comfortable in their own skin or their own careers, that could be a big problem for women. Women find that's a big problem. It's a big problem for us.
It's sad, and I don't like it. So
let me tell you why men approach you when you looking, as you say, as y'all could claim crazy. Because a lot of times y'all women, y'all opinions of yourself is nothing like we had. You'll say you guys are your worst critics. You're your worst own critic. Like if I see you dressed normal, quote unquote, and looking whatever you think is crazy, I know what you look like. And if that's your lowest point, and I like that, that means it's only gonna get better for me. So that's like seeing a woman at work. They see a woman in her work clothes. And you can see, Jason can tell you can see, like, man, I know she look good when she dress up. Like, you can see it. So no matter what you think you look like at the moment, we can see past all that shit. And we can see what the potential could be even better than what I'm looking at now. So if a guy approach you while you looking crazy, hey, he like your ass.
Especially with the morning shift. with the
morning shift.
Yeah.
It's like morning, early afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
She woke up. She put that white T-shirt on, wrinkled, and she put them sweatpants on. And if she got the jiggle, we looking at the jiggle. We've seen it all shifting how it's supposed to be shifting in them, because all y'all got them same gray sweatpants, just like y'all get on guys with the gray or whatever sweatpants. We seen the jiggle. Y'all might not have y'all best bra on, or y'all can so the nips is nipping at the time, depending on what time of season. So if we see y'all with the T-shirt, like, oh, this things is flowing right, it's fluffy right. That's what guys are looking at. And like to Barry's point, we can fill in the blanks later. So if a guy sees you with makeup later and then he's like not happy or trying to talk down on you, bro, you bugging. Yeah. You're bugging. And if you're Googling her and then you say, well, you should pay for the date, you dried it up. You should not be drying it up. You need to keep it moist. So don't do stuff that's going to dry it up. Some dudes be out here bugging. Talking, well, you should pay for the date. Sahara. Dried it up, bro.
Sir, I was just bugging at the fact that he knew my last name. And I was like,
that's crazy.
How did you find this information out? Like, you did an investigation on me? I think he did a reverse search on my face, and that's how he found me on Google.
Well, that's a crazy dude. Yeah. You gotta go through all that.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then have him like spit it back to me. You do this and I'm like, oh my God, he Googled me. It was horrible. Yeah, but that's that kind of crazy stuff that's out there.
How cute did you think he was?
Oh my God, and he was handsome. And this is the problem. Like,
sometimes it could be, wow, he did so much to impress me.
He was actually really handsome. He had a good profile as far as like his career. And so I was thinking, oh my God, he might be like a good normal type date. No,
he was a killer, serial killer.
Not so much. And he was very handsome. So to me, I'm like, maybe he's like a Ted Bundy. Like, you know how they said Ted Bundy's like a good looking guy and he would charm women. That's the kind of vibes I was getting from him.
Man.
Yeah.
That's tough.
It's weird. It's very weird.
Ooh, it's scary out there, yo. It's scary.
It's crazy.
Oh my goodness. Yo, this is like such a dope show.
Yes, this was dope, guys. Angela, I'm done as far as questions. You have any? If not, we're about to shut this down.
Okay, so since we got like 3 minutes till 10, I did want to ask one more question. I did have one more. And this is a question that I got from some of my ladies who are dating in their 40s and up, some in their 50s. Do you guys think that there is an age discrimination going around right now with women who are of a certain age are not considered good dating real estate? Because I do have a lot of women who are on in their second motion of life, and maybe they've gotten divorced or, you know, husbands have died and now they're back on the dating market. Do you think that there's a discrimination going around about dating people of a certain age? And that goes for men and women.
Are these women looking for men their age or younger men?
Actually men their age, but they're all looking for younger women.
Well, you know, I think men looking for younger women has always been a thing, just like women looking for older men. I don't think there's any discrimination unless right now, I think a lot of older women have more, I should say, quote unquote, rules now. And a lot of men don't want to follow them. And I think men that's my age, I would say 40s into the 50s, you know, aren't necessarily looking to settle down. I don't think as much. So that's why they go to the younger girls, because they're still going back to look for fun again. And I think where the women are looking for more stability. I think it's a little harder for them to find men my age who are single that's looking for a long-term relationship. I think that's the problem.
Okay. And then I have ladies who are who are older in their 50s who date men who are younger. Now, a couple of them I know want to get married, but they will not marry them without getting a prenup because of their net worth versus a guy who may be 30. So I've encountered that as well.
Sometimes an older woman could turn some of these younger dudes out. They more experienced. They know what can make a guy satisfied, or if they're younger, they might not have certain experience. Maybe not. But an older woman, they've been around a few of them corners, and they dated men, so they can read through us. It can happen like that. So I understand.
Okay. So, like, here's a good scenario real quick, right? So Mara and I were watching the show on a certain channel, and they put people of all ages together to do dating. And so this one African-American couple found each other, and you can't tell by looking at them how old they were. The girl was like 29. The dude was 60. It was 33 years difference.
Not 60.
He's 60.
He was just waiting for him to die for the insurance money. At that point, that's what you're doing it for. What else?
She waited, right? So, but you have this good-looking 60-year-old man, and he's attracted to a girl who could be his daughter.
But she ain't though, and she's grown. And
she's not there for love either.
And needless to say, it did not work out with them.
Okay.
That's not a long-term situation.
No.
That's not. Because both parties are going to regret it after a while. He's going to want to slow down and chill, and she's going to keep going.
And she had no kids, no nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why I said she was just there for the money.
Once the fun runs out, they're not going to like each other. Once the fun runs out, they're not going to like each other.
Yeah. They didn't make it past the living part.
I mean, human nature is going to kick in. He's going to want to start to slow down, and she's not ready.
Yeah.
You know, she might even want to have kids.
They feel like they want to keep them energized. Because then I hear a lot of older ladies say that they don't like dating guys their age because they're slow and they don't want to do anything. So dating a younger guy is more exciting because the guy is like, let's go out, let's do this. And the older guy wants to sit in the house.
You know, the older we get, the better it gets.
But then when you get tired and that young boy want to go out, then what?
Well, then I don't know. But
what happens?
I think it's more easier with an older man, a younger guy, than a younger girl with an older man. I think so. Because men, you guys crash after certain age. Like things don't be working, the way they should be working. And
I don't know because Robert De Niro had a baby and he's like 80.
Yeah, well, that's one out of maybe 50.
Right.
Maybe one out of 50.
I think it's more so opposite. It's more women I feel that feel intimidated by younger women than older men feeling intimidated by younger men. Older men, like you can peep the mentality of them. Sometimes when you're older, you can be more established, but older women who could be established and beautiful, I've seen it happen before where the insecurity comes with age.
Yeah.
And they always bring up my age. Well, I'm so and so years old, and I'm this years old, and I'm still hanging with y'all, and I'm still stunting on these women or these young girls. I'm still stunting. I'm like, yo, you ain't got to bring up your age every single time. That's an insecurity. I've seen that happen more with women than older guys to younger dudes.
The older guys will get jealous. Only time the older guy to get jealous won't be because of physical. It'll be more because of money. So if you got an older guy might get insecure, not just because of his age, but because some of these younger boys got coming up with this bread.
No doubt.
So his jealousy won't be that younger guy looks better than me. That won't be his jealousy. His jealousy would be like he could do more for you than me. That'll be the jealousy. Other than that, older men don't care about younger boys. We think we look better than them. So we do. That's how we feel. That's how we feel. So we're not gonna care about how they look.
Really?
But one thing, dating an older guy, especially a responsible one, he can take care of you. He can take good care of you. He will love you, because you're a young girl under his arm, and he's proud of that. So that's some good things with dating older people. Like I can date up to maybe 55. I think I can do that. A good looking 55, not a, some 55 looks 65. Like, I don't want that. Like, but a good looking 55, you got nice teeth.
With them jeans.
Your nails is clean. You got nice teeth. Like, you ain't wearing them grandpa jeans. Like, I think.
You said the grandpa jeans?
No grandpa jeans.
Wranglers. You can't have them Wranglers on.
No. We're not doing that. We got
the Levi Wranglers.
She said grandpa jeans. What is grandpa jeans?
You know what that is. Like, they got grandma jeans, they got.
She said, "Oh, you talking about the way he wear them? He got them hiked up."
I checked out this conversation.
Something. We're not doing that. You can't look your age.
He got the Michael Jordan jeans on.
Word, there you go, big.
With the creases, he put a crease in the jeans.
Yeah, that you can't look your age or older than your age. Like, I don't mind doing 55.
But I don't think it's a discrimination. I just think it's just human nature. I don't. I think a lot of young guys is liking older women a lot.
Yeah,
I do see that. See that.
I mean, I know I got a couple of young guys I know that I used to coach football. They're in their 30s, and some of their women, I know they're close to 50. And they got kids with her and everything. So I'm like, I know.
See, my girl agree with me. Yeah, the teeth and the jeans and, the nails and, the nails are black. Like, no, it's dirty. I don't know what's under there.
Well, I guess the salt and pepper doesn't lie.
That, so just take good care of yourself. I think the age thing won't matter. If you look good, then we're going to do it. But anyway, so we have come to the end of the show. Guys, if you have any question for any of our guests, personally, just send the questions. If not, we are about to leave. We appreciate you for joining us today. It was fun.
Yes, always.
And look, shout out to everybody who was on Facebook and on YouTube with us, hanging out and asking questions. Thank you, guys. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
always a good time.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you. Your season with a bang, boo.
Season 4. I cannot wait to come to Philly for this.
Yes.
Yes, and Baldheads.
Don't lean back. Don't lean back too far.
And look, when we're seeing come up from Atlanta, we're gonna have to hook it up. We're like, I will bring her to the studio and we will do this live in studio.
Yes.
We'll have a good time.
Yes.
We got to chat it up in the studio. So, guys, any last word you have for me, for the people watching? I'm going to give you the opportunity.
I just want to say I appreciate the show. I loved having the conversation, getting you ladies' perspective on things. And, it's good for us to get a chance to tell you how we really feel and things that we talk about when y'all not around.
Word.
Oh, okay.
Word. Thank y'all for the invite. This is dope. Can't wait for the next one. Salute for the 4th season. That's big. That's real major right there. Everybody who's watching, I hope y'all can watch. I encourage y'all to watch Beards N Baldheads every Monday night on BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube. If you follow Jason Edwards, Barry Smith, it's on our pages. 9:30, we got another show that's going to be dope. Every week is dope. We have a great time. Make sure y'all watch that and I can't wait to hear about your updates with the men. What's going on? You got to make sure you hit me. Like, look, take a selfie, take some regular pictures, but I want you to take it with your date. I want you smiling. Like, yo, tell them, like, look, it's okay to touch my butt. Sometimes guys need to know it's safe.
Yes.
Yeah, what you gotta do? Give them a safe space. You can start giving them a safe space. I want you to have some fun out here.
Yes, I sure
Absolutely.
will. I gotta get it together. I'm gonna pack them all together. My girlfriend told me to date them all, so I'm gonna
Date them all. You in
Girl.
Atlanta, right?
Girl.
Yes.
You're gonna have
I don't know if I want
you're gonna have stalkers for
over
sure.
here.
Yeah, the stalkers is coming.
Block and delete. Just remember to block and delete.
Yeah, good
wanna
good
say-
show. It was fun. Thank you.
Look, good show, you guys. You know,
Thank
it's
you.
always great to come back to Unmuted. This is one of my favorite shows to come on. Actually, two of my favorite shows are in this show right now. You know, I love coming on Beards N Baldheads. It's always a good time.
Yeah,
And I love
great
my
time.
Unmuted family. And thank you, everybody that messaged us and just, you know, kept the conversation going from 3 weeks ago. Because our last show was 3 weeks ago.
Yes,
So
yeah.
thank you guys for that. That was amazing. And I just want to encourage, you know, everybody who's out there dating, don't give up. You know, dating is a process. Date multiple people. Be safe about your dating. And, you know, look, just have fun with it. And trust and believe, when you least expect it, that person that you're supposed to be with will come to you. So
And
don't rush the process.
Be safe. Be
And
safe.
be safe.
Be safe.
Get that license.
Thank you guys so much.
Love you, honey.
Right.
Thank you. And of course, I will have your back for season 5. Until then, I will see you on the other side.
Peace.
All right.
Right.
Bye-bye. Thank you all so much for tuning into this episode of Unmuted tonight. A special thank you to all the guests, you know, for sharing your insight, and keep this conversation going every day. Love on yourself, allow someone to love on you. This is our season 4 final, and I could not have asked for a better way to close it out. If this conversation spoke to you, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Unmuted Podcast for more real conversations that matters. Comment, share, and subscribe to the Unmuted Podcast. Support Unmuted. Purchase the book Unmuted: Overcoming Silence and Finding Freedom on Amazon. All right, or just buy me a coffee by sending Zelle to Unmuted, to the word Unmuted. Your support helps keep these powerful conversations coming. Until season 5, stay encouraged and stay unmuted. I love you guys so much. I see y'all. Bye-bye. Good night. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You are so welcome, and thank you for tuning in and being part of the show. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Keep following Unmuted. Keep watching the past episodes and send in your questions, because we'll be coming back after I take a little break from season 4. We'll be coming back with season 5, even harder and bigger. I promise you. This is only going to get better. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Season 4. Yay! We did it. All right, guys. See y'all. Good night.